Hi everybody, I'm Dr Lise Saugeres from Experiential Mindfulness Melbourne. I help people manage and reduce stress so they can have more calm and joy in their lives. So have you ever told yourself, one day when I get that dream job, or when I get a partner, or when I get more money, finally I'll be happy and fulfilled. And then you get the job you think you wanted, or you get a partner, but it's still not quite right. And you tell yourself, well, when I get that other job, then I will finally be fulfilled and happy. So I used to tell myself that a lot. I used to say, yes, one day when I have that job, everything is going to work out. And then, of course, I would get the job, and then it was never quite right. And it took me a long time, but I realized finally through mindfulness, it helped me realize that I was just waiting for my life to start all the time, that it was a state of mind. And of course, by saying these things to yourself, you never really feel fulfilled. I used to be very unhappy with my life, very dissatisfied, because I didn't like myself very much. I didn't really know what I was about, so I didn't have any direction or clarity. Therefore, I was always looking to external things to fill me. But, of course, it has to come from the inside first. To keep looking for external things to make you feel good, make you feel better, it's not going to work. So, with mindfulness, I realized that I was spending so much time not in the present moment. I had anxiety, depression. My thoughts were so negative that I was creating so much stress for myself. Because I was focusing on what I couldn't have, what I couldn't do, rather than actually focusing on what I had at that moment, what actually was positive in my life. Because when you get caught in this cycle of negativity, it's like you're only focusing on what you think you don't have. So by turning things around, and for me by practicing gratitude also has been very helpful, but actually focusing on things that were good in my life at the moment. It started to shift how I look at things. And sometimes, and it still happens, that sometimes I still slip and start to think, oh, when I have that, or, when things improve, and then I bring myself back to the present moment and focus on what I have right now. Doesn't mean that it's not good to have goals, or to have, of course, to have things that you want to achieve, but it's also about really appreciating what's happening in the moment, not just about what will happen when you get that. And also through mindfulness, I was able to really appreciate much more the present moment. Because I realized that before that, so many times I wasn't really present. I was just so caught up with my thoughts that I did not appreciate the present moment. And once I learned to find joy in the present moment, as that's what mindfulness helped me to do, it was just, my whole life changed. So just by, being mindful throughout the day, so which means being really present with whatever activity you're doing. Whether it is washing your hands, or eating, or just preparing food, just really feeling the sensations and using all your senses, like the smell and taste and touch and sound, but without judgment, just being really fully present. It makes such a difference. Whatever activity you're doing, the relationship with what you're doing totally changes, and you experience more joy and lightness. So for example, if you go for a walk, just focus on the sensations in your feet as your feet touch the ground. Just noticing around you the colors, just paying attention to the sounds, but again without judgment. just be really in the present moment, and you'll notice things that you never noticed before, even if you walked that same that same walk several times, because often we're just not actually present. So just by doing that, it's just changed totally how I look at things, and it just made me very much appreciate the present moment and what I have at the moment. So I hope some of this has been helpful to you. So I'd like to remind you that there is the 15-day Chillax challenge that I'm running with Tara Bullam, starting on this Friday, the 26th of May. So we're very excited about that. If you haven't registered yet, please do so. If you want to be calmer, have more joy in your life, learn to be more present, find ways of handling stress and difficult emotions better, so please register on this challenge. It's free for 2 weeks and really will make a difference to your life. Thank you very much. See you later.